Hello, I'm Marlene and this is my knitting podcast. Welcome. It's called Sunny Sea Knits. I never told you why actually. It's because I live nearby the sea and I actually in Dutch it's called zonnige zeebrijzel. So I thought that's actually very nice, but I wanted to have an international name. So that's why I came up with Sunny Sea Knits, and actually we live nearby the beach as well and the ocean, so it's very nice. I say I have a positive relationship with the beach and everything. I grew up here as well, and so that's why it's Sunny Sea Knits. And also I didn't knew that before, but the short version is SSK, so slip slip knit. That's very nice to know. This is episode 6 already, and thank you so much for watching. I am a working mom. I'm married to my lovely husband. We have 2 children, and we're from the Netherlands. So that's why my crappy English. Excuse me for that. I'm just going to do a short episode because we don't have that much time. My husband is now taking care of the children, and I don't have that much to tell you. But I wanted to tell you because talk to you because I had some summer knits also finished, just one actually, and I wanted to round that up and then start on the fall and the winter and all those nice knits as well. Let's start. So what I'm wearing is the Novice cardigan, the chunky edition. I haven't yet found any buttons. I hope I'm going to kind of a yarn festival in the Netherlands. It's the Breidag, and I hope I will find some buttons there. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying it anyway. Just going to stand up again and show you this beautiful knit. I like to wear it like this as well, and it has a very poofy, nice arms, and with the mohair. It's actually my first garment with mohair, but I'm really enjoying it, so I really want to make more with mohair. And if you want something more that I explain about the Novice cardigan, you can always watch episode 4, I think. I explain more about it. But I'm going to start with the home camisole from Caidree. It's finished. It's totally finished. I haven't blocked it yet, so that's why the bottom edge is still curling up. Yeah, it's really beautiful and really lovely. Always when I finish some garments, I always like to just put them on a hanger. Clothes hanger, I don't know the name in English, and I put it on the stairway, and then when I'm on the couch I can look at my finished garments, and before I really am going to block it and wear it. That's actually some small habit that I have, but it's finished, and actually it's long enough with 6 balls of Cardiff Cashmere. I bought it at the afstap in Amsterdam online, and I'm doing this because I'm actually I want to buy lesser things online, and if I buy things I want to buy it in the shop, and actually I want to buy lesser things as well. So that are my good propositions. Propositions, is it right? Yeah. But the colorway is 518. And it's 25 grams for 112 meters, so not that much, or not that much? No, this, yeah, well, the grams are lesser. And it's 100% cashmere, made in Italy. It's a Cardiff Cashmere Classic. I made a size M, and I explained it already in the episode 4, so I'm not going to do it too long. But what you do is actually made it top down, and then I left all the stitches on the needle, on the cable, the round knitting needle, so I didn't put them on the waste yarn, and I really like that method, and I'm going to use it every time, I think. And I also there were longer, how you say, I adjusted the armpit, so it's not as long or more, how you say that, deep as normal or in the pattern, because I don't like it if you see my bra. Yeah, I don't like it if you see my bra. So now it's a beautiful fit, I think. And I thought about it, next summer I'm going to knit it again maybe, and then make a dress of it. I would really like it. But that's for next summer. And it's so soft, it's unbelievable. If you like soft garments, really, and if you have money, because it's expensive. So I don't know if I knit it again, I will use cashmere as again, but it's very, very expensive as well. But it's very nice. That's it actually about it. I haven't written down anything else what I wanted to discuss about the home camisole. And let me see. So what I cast it on actually quite quickly. No, let me first. No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I'm a little bit chaotic, but it's I didn't know I was going to record a video, so it's like very quickly that I had to think about what I'm going to tell in the video. So I'm knitting the Olga and Alexey mittens from Scandiwork, and it's how you say, I used the Camarose Yaku 416 from Camarose. I always say Camarose, but it's Camarose, I think. And yeah, so it's fingering weight, and I'm just going to show you. It are these, the Olga and Alexey mittens, and I still need to do the thumb, so I'm not really finished yet. But how beautiful is this? Oh, I'm really loving this, and actually for me it's too small. So what I'm going to do is actually to donate this to Warm Hearts Warm Feet. Yeah, Warm Hearts Warm Feet. I'm always mixing the names up a little bit, but it's Warm Hearts Warm Feet, and it's an organization that collects socks actually, but also mittens, and gives it to people who really are in need of warm hands and warm socks. So yeah, I thought it was a nice thing. And actually this whole pattern from Scandiwork, she made it really in a team for Ukraine. So all these signs are all for Ukraine, well, traditional Ukraine signs. And that's why it's also yellow and blue. I finished one almost apart from the thumb, and I'm knitting the second one, and I'm using the Yaku from Camarose. It's very nice soft wool, but unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but I didn't notice that, but it's 100% merino, but the superwash treated, and it's 200 meters for I think 100 grams or 50 grams, doesn't say. But I'm really enjoying the how you say, the color work to make it, and I'm using magic loop with the long cables, and knitting on 2.25 millimeters needles. It's quite challenging because at the side, I should just show you my imperfections. Yeah, you don't see it that well, but you see it's a little bit wobbly, and I need to pull out the stitches a little bit better so you can see them better. That's the only thing, but apart from that, I really enjoy knitting it, and for me it's a good practice to become a little bit more better in color work, because I'm not very good at color work. I'm going to take this off, it's a little bit warm. And then I just wanted to talk about some things that I'm, how you say, planning and also currently working on, also some sewing. So first I'm just going to show you this one because it helps me to show you every time. So I can knit a little bit long, crochet a little bit more on this. But I'm really enjoying this. This is my granny squared blanket. And there are already 2 rows. I didn't expect that I would knit crochet 2 rows already. But thank you so much for for watching it now, and so I can pay a little bit more attention to this beautiful project again, and so that I can use it in my caravan, because that's the plan. Then I'm I heard from as a reaction on the other video for the jogless stripes, Lonneke, she told me that there were some other techniques with the jogless stripes, because mine aren't that pretty. And she said that because if you put on a next color, then the first round you go around, and then the second round you knit, the first stitch you just slip on purlwise, so you don't knit it, but you just slip to the other side. But before you do that, Lonneke, she said to twist the threads. So I'm going to knit these again for my children, because they really like the colors, and I like, because everything is getting more expensive here. I want to knit more garments for them as well this winter. So I'm going to knit these again, and then for the children, so I can practice the jogless stripes, because I'm actually wanting to get the stripes really jogless. Even though I was a little bit lazy at the end of these socks, and I thought, well, never mind, I'm not getting any jogless results, but I want to learn and to do it better. My perfectionist in me says I have to do it. No, and also because it's just fun. And also some tips and all other things that I am working on and planning. I'm also already told you this. Sorry, I'm in the repeating mode. So I wanted to show you, because I always print out my patterns. So this is the cumulus-T, just for example, and I put it in these plastic bags. Of course, it's not very good for the environment, but my mother still had a lot of these, so I'm just recycling those, bring them for good use. And what I use is washi tape, and then, for example, I'm not going to show you the pattern, but for example in the front, if I'm, for example, here, I just put some washi tape, and then I can read wherever I am. And I also use that with Colorworks. So then I just move the washi tape every time a little bit higher wherever I am, and it helps me very much. So maybe it's a tip how I work. And then I'm planning to participate in the mystery knit along of Penelope and Stephen from Stephen West, and I had this one from Kleur en Draad. It's merino wool fur 4-ply. So I'm switching to Dutch. It's 4 meters for 100 grams, and yeah, I wanted to use this one together with the Knitting for Olive merino, and this is the cognac, I believe, and this is the mushroom rose. Yeah, cognac and the mushroom rose, and it's also merino wool, 25 meters for 50 grams. Yay! So these are the colors I'm going to use. Nice, eh? So I'm very excited, because I never did ever participate in his mystery knit alongs, and I'm not sure if I really like the the scarf, but I like the techniques, so that's the main reason that I'm going to participate. So that's why the mittens, they need to finish, and also my cumulus tea I'm not going to show you again, but I need to finish those before I can participate, I feel. But otherwise they will be hibernating just a little while. And then I want to knit socks for my husband as well. And these are the next projects. Will be the toes. I bought this one, this Mominoki yarn, and it's 75% wool and 25% polyamide, 100 grams for meters, and it's 4-ply. So I'm using this one. I bought it at Stephen West's shop, and for the toes, the heels, and the small edge on the leg. And this is the sock yarn from Lazy Lion, from kremke sole wool, and it's 75% wool, 20% nylon, and I'm going to use this one as the sock. So I hope I will knit these up the next time. And then I want to show you also something that I'm sewing on. So I sometimes make project bags for myself, and of course this one is not finished yet, but I just thought maybe if you like sewing, then it's nice to know. So I'm using this one as the outer fabric. I bought this at the Crossandwoods, and then I'm going to put this one on the inside and this one on the top for the for the string, for the rope to go through. So this will be like this on the edge, and this will be the inside and outside, if you know what I mean. So I hope next time I've finished this one. And actually, that's it. Oh no, I forgot something. So last time I asked about somebody who spins wool, and I found Joke from Rotterdam, and she wants to help me. So I first have to get the wool out of the north of Holland for my friends, and then I will spin some wool, and I will also put a video that I think on YouTube how it goes, I hope. If it doesn't work out, you don't see it. But I will show you eventually the sweater, of course, if I'm finished with that. That's it. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and hope to see you next time again.